Hi, for today's teardown, French-made aircraft instrument. It is a compass indicator with some dust or stuff behind the glass. I did just notice. So you can see we just have a dial with bearing degrees, nothing else. 3 testing screws in the middle. Glass is attached with this circlip thing all around. Hammerton black paint, and here is what we have at the back. It is a main repeater unit made by Siri, quite a big serial number, and we have 2 plugs for Celsin Synchro transmitter and for gyromagnetic compass. Unused modification plate here. I did already undo 2 screws to save some time. So what will we have inside? In fact, we have more stuff than expected, but not. It is a Synchro transmitting and receiving stuff. It is stuck in place. Okay. So the case has nothing inside, and here is what we have. So first you can see there is quite a lot of empty space. These wiper blades here are used to fit the case correctly. Rubber seal at the back. So we have a little bit of electronics which are mounted on half of this plate here. And it seems that for ease of repair they are connected with one plug here, so you could be able to remove electronics without unsoldering stuff, which is good. And you can see we have 3 spots here for extra parts which were not populated in this one. And at the front we have, of course, a whole bunch of brass and stainless steel gears, precision gears in 2 parts for backlash. You can see there is little springs. You can barely see them here. There are little springs, and the 2 gears are in 2 parts, and it is for precision mechanisms they do this. And we have 4 devices. This one is called motor generator, made by Presilec in Paris. And the other ones, in fact, it is written transmitter of something, but I cannot read. Display transmitter, it is written. And must be some kind of synchro transmitters, because we have 3 wires one side and 2 wires the other side. The shaft here is coming out on this side, or maybe it could be coupled to another piece here, because the other ones, in fact, do not have the shaft poking out. So probably there is another version of this instrument with more stuff mounted in here. Also we have extra holes in the front bulkhead here, which seems to be pretty useless for now, but probably for another version. You can see the 4 bolts here, keeping the front piece installed. I will not bother undoing them, because there is one big main gear here at the back. In this hole you can maybe see it. There it is. One more brass gear. And apart from this, it is all. So it is a repeater compass, so probably, I do not know how you could get a offset position or feedback of the initial position of the device, because if this this is the motor. In fact, it seems that you are indicating the information and you are picking it up 3 times for 3 different purposes, and then transmitting it to other systems in the aircraft. So it must be why we have 3 synchro transmitters in this thing. So this is the instrument, the master instrument, and it is, or maybe not, it is written, it is already a repeater inside. So is it the master? Is just a slave repeater, repeating information from somewhere else? I do not think so, because you have an input directly for the gyromagnetic compass, which is sensing the compass information. And it is main unit, so yes, it must be the id unit, and repeating information to the other devices. But the electronics seems very simple. And again, we have no feedback of the initial position, so how could the instrument know when powered on that it is at one set position, except if they do it from the synchro transmitters? Maybe. So what do we have in here? We have just as electronics 2 transistors, one probably transformer, one big white multi-layer capacitor wrapped foil on aluminum, probably glass body diode, one bigger transistor here in TO3 package, date code of 1973, and a bunch of just resistors and capacitors here. And these very nice devices. So this kind of instrument, you can find them quite easily on French eBay in the collectibles and the aircraft collectibles section. You have a number of aircraft instruments, and this one pops up quite often. In fact, it is not a rare one, or at least very similar ones. Okay, as always, very nice construction with standoffs, with this all inside it for tightening them, self-locking nuts here for the screws, and the connectors are directly soldered like this, and in fact it is quite not a very beautiful job here. I will try to zoom on it. You have big solder blobs or tails, or whatever you want to call them. On some of maybe this one it is more easy to see. Some of the wires are solder tails, which are poking quite near the other contact beside it. So you should have expected having X-ring tubings on these things. Same for here, except that we are a bigger distance between the pins. So this is less of an issue here, and this white connector is bonded Suryo, by the way. There is nothing securing it in place. In fact, it is just a matter of pulling a little bit and it will decouple. Quite interesting, and you can see each one of these devices has his wire harness in each link. Okay, so it will be all for this one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check my other videos, like, subscribe and share. Bye bye.